So, guys, we've heard a bunch of anecdotal stories about how, immigration officials and the people at the airport, how they are sort of crossing the line and questioning people in ways that are totally inappropriate and is in contravention of the law. And now, I mean, wait until you hear this story, bro. This is just mind-boggling. A Norwegian tourist, 21 years old, is barred from entering the U.S. after ICE guards find meme showing J.D. Vance with a bald head on his phone. So, this is what we're talking about. That meme, which I'm pretty sure the majority of my audience has saved in their phone. I know I have it in my phone. I know I do. Basically deported from the United States for having a meme making fun of J.D. Vance. There was a time when I believed that the really evil villain type people, yeah, they're evil villains, but usually they're clever and smart, conniving, Machiavellian. No, what the Trump regime has taught me is that the most evil people also just happen to be the most incompetent and most stupid, right? And that's what this is. This is what we're witnessing. A Norwegian tourist claims he was harassed and refused entry to the U.S. after immigration officers found a meme of J.D. Vance on his phone. Mads Mikkelsen, 21, arrived at New Jersey's Newark Airport on June 11th, excited about his holiday, but his plans were thrown in disarray when he was reportedly pulled aside by Border Control and put in a cell. The tourist was then subjected to what he described to Norwegian outlet Nordlys as an abuse of power and harassment. They asked questions about drug trafficking, terrorist plots, and right-wing extremism totally without reason, he told the outlet. Mr. Mikkelsen claimed the officers then threatened him with a $5,000 fine or 5 years in prison if he refused to give the password to his mobile phone. That's those people need to be fired and charged. The ones who did that. What the fuck is that? The guards reportedly found a meme on the device's camera roll showing U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance with a bald, egg-shaped head. You went through his fucking pictures, bro? What the fuck? Mikkelsen said after discovering the image, the authorities sent him home to Norway the same day. There's the picture. It's the funny-ass J.D. Vance meme that we all fucking have. It comes after an Australian writer claimed he was turned away from the U.S. border after being grilled on his views on the Gaza conflict and articles he wrote about pro-Palestine protests. Alistair Kitchen, 33, boarded a flight from Melbourne to New York to visit friends on June 12th when he was pulled to one side by a Customs and Border Protection officer during a layover in Los Angeles. He was detained for 12 hours at Los Angeles International Airport before being put on a flight back to Melbourne. Mr. Kitchen said he was refused entry to the U.S. because of his political beliefs, but the Department of Homeland Security has since said this is unequivocally false. The writer lived in the U.S. for 6 years before moving back home to Castlemaine in regional Victoria last year, and between 2022 and 2024, he studied at Columbia University. Mr. Kitchen claimed a customs officer told him he was being detained because of his views on the pro-Palestinian rallies that took place on campus at the New York University last year. Quote, I was interrogated about my beliefs on the crisis in Gaza. I told him what I believe. The war is a tragedy in which all parties have blood on their hands, but which can and must come to an immediate end. One party is dominant, and that party can end the death and destruction today. This is right in line with, remember what they did to Hassan Piker? When he tried to come back, they pulled him aside and started grilling him about what are your thoughts on Hamas? What are your thoughts on Hezbollah? What are your thoughts on the Houthis? And they were literally trying to find an excuse to do what? Detain him? He's a fucking American citizen. These people are out of control. They're out of control. And we all know these marching orders are coming down from up high, right? Anybody who has the wrong politics, fuck with them. Fuck with them. Even if it crosses the line, even if it might be illegal what you're doing, fuck with them. That's what they're doing, man. I mean, you've seen this too with foreign students. They did a ban on the foreign students, but now they lifted the ban, but they said in order to get in, you need we're going to go through all of your social media history, and if you say stuff that's pro-Palestine, if you say stuff that's anti-Trump, they might kick you the fuck out. It's authoritarianism, it's fascism, and it's also incredibly fucking insecure, right? This is just baby fucking bitch shit here. They literally can't take criticism. And remember, guys, it was the right that claimed that their whole issue, their main thing was free speech for so long, for years. They're all about free speech, free speech, free speech, free speech. Here, it's are you pro-Palestine? We're kicking you out of the country. Do you have a funny meme in your phone? We're kicking you out of the country. Right? Did you criticize Trump? Sorry, you're not allowed in the country. If the roles were reversed and it was a Democratic president doing this, to right-wingers, oh my God, you never hear the fucking end of it. You never hear the end of it, ever. But Trump doesn't, and fucking people barely talk about that shit. It truly is incredible. It truly is incredible. I mean, it's how quickly all of our ideas about the Constitution and our laws and civil liberties, how quickly that went away in 6 months is just, it's astonishing. You know, I always thought the decline of empires was a multi-generational thing. We're watching that bitch happen in real time, dog. In real time. So I feel horrible for this guy. And imagine coming from Norway or being that guy who came from Australia and just like being kicked out. It's like, those are some fucking long-ass flights too. All over a meme. God damn it, man. These assholes are out of control. These people have to be fired. They also have to be tried. Again, if you're a Democratic politician, I swear to God, it's got to be a litmus test. You got to arrest Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Kristi Noem, Stephen Miller, these fucking assholes. Like, this is criminal. And they know it. They know it, too. It's just like with the ICE Gestapo covering their faces when they do their raids. They do it because they know it's illegal. But hey, whatever, we're technically the law now, so we'll do it. It's like, and this is the same shit. Totally illegal, but they do it anyway. Just absolutely grotesque. All right, guys, that's the show, y'all. I love y'all very much. You know the drill. Everybody, please click like, please click subscribe, please click that bell icon so you get a notification every time a video drops. Thank you to everybody who supports the show on Patreon. If you'd like to do that, that link is below. $5 a month goes a very, very long way. And go subscribe to Crystal Kyle and Friends as well. That link is below as well. And go subscribe to Corin's World on YouTube channel where we drop our Kyle and Corins. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.